Welcome, Kavashni, and everybody else that is with us tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for it's so quiet, and usually by this stage I don't go on. Let's just turn off the music, but the music hasn't been on. I am going to ask Lindsay to just open some doors and windows so we can get a bit of a breeze and some fresh air blowing. We will be diving in. We'll give you a few minutes, Lindsay, to just get us all. Everybody got a good glass of wine or a cold drink or whatever you fancy. And hopefully we're going to have an hour's worth of education, information sharing, and we're going to take it. I said to my team when we started to plan this, is it back on? Vitality, vitality, vitality.
We're just going to drop quickly. Sorry.
We are. Carry on.
And then I can switch the Wi-Fi.
The idea and the thought, as you know, for these last Thursday of the month clubs that black dot. And if you have a black dot, that means that you have Vitality Drive. Vitality Drive to your short-term insurance. And if you have an orange dot, you have Vitality Health. So, and each one of those has your status on it, which is going to be quite important and going to be quite relevant. I have 3 people sitting up in the front here, standing up. I've got Tweedledum, Tweedledee. I have Lindsay, who is going to be representing our Vitality Drive. I have Estelle, who's going to be representing our Vitality Money. And I have Owen, who is a very special guest tonight from head office. He is our vitality specialist. He is our go-to person. If ever you've sat at my desk and I've gone, hold on, let me phone a friend, and Owen answers the call on the other side, that is my friend. And he helps us all on the vitality side. So thank you very much, Owen, for being with us today. He supports probably about another 200, 300 of me. So he has a very important role, and I'm very privileged and honored to say that he's with us tonight to answer any questions as we go. Then I have Khada, who makes sure that I behave and do everything. She is my direct reporting line into the discovery system. She's my business executive that I work with. At the back of the room, we have our support. We have Lerato, we have Lesedi.
No. I thought you forgot Estelle.
I didn't forget Estelle. I could never forget Estelle. I have Lerato and Lesedi. They make sure that everything is running smoothly. And I have Skeen, of course, who has made all this delicious food. And for those of you who haven't worked it out, all the food comes from the Vitality Healthy Eating Program, from the Diet to Plan. So if, like me, you have done your Vitality Health Age or your Vitality Age, and they have gone, oops, your BMI is slightly high, they have recommended that I join an eating plan. And all of the food that is out there tonight is from the eating plan. And that eating plan gives you the opportunity to actually work with a dietitian and consultant and obviously get healthy food on there. So thank you, Skeen, for making it all happen, and everybody else. Was delicious, but clearly we always need more. But thank you very much. And then I have partnered recently with a company who is going to be working with my clients. My select clients that I hand over to this organization are going to be helping and guiding those people through the Vitality program. Hannah is representing the company. She's going to be sitting in our office. She's going to be working with our clients, and she's going to be holding and coaching them through all of the Vitality and answering all of the questions that's there. So thank you, Hannah. And then we have Debbie. Debbie is our whatever we need. Debbie makes sure that we look after the life side of it. She helps us and gives us tips and tools and ideas on how we can support our clients better. So thank you, Debbie, for taking time out. Appreciate it. But tonight wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for all of you. And I want to thank you for coming out, giving us the opportunity to share some facts and information. And you can hear already that I'm trying to speed up because Lindsay's sitting here going, Shirley, get on with it. You haven't done it. Why is going to be the question I'm going to ask most of the evening. Why? We do a lot on how, but sometimes we miss the point of why. And tonight, that is our focus, why. And then I'm also going to be saying very often, just do it. Our lighting is not the greatest, but you will see it is in the corner of this board behind me, and I'm going to be drawing as we go through because I can't talk if I'm not drawing, and it's going to be why, and just do it. And hopefully when you go home tonight, you'll be fed up of hearing those, but you'll have the answers to it. So we know the colors. If you don't have one, be listening out for why, and then consider it. And then let's have a look at it at the end. We did have a competition that was running, and hopefully those of you that are sitting with the 3 dots, I did want to color code you. And but unfortunately, we didn't quite get that right. Next time we will. Let's move on, Hannah. If we continue on with the next slide, we have our Vitality, our last Thursday month of the month club that we've said. And then furthermore than that, what we look at is, I'll click. Yeah. My clicker doesn't work. It's not close enough to the content. So Hannah will get the click. And I don't mean it in a rude manner. But Candid 2020 is our business, and we are certified financial planners. Our goal and our objective is to create and protect our clients' wealth. We have various sections of it. Invest and risk are typically the 2 sections that we look at. On the investment side, it's pre-retirement, it's post-retirement, it's offshore investments, it's local investments, etc. On the risk side, we're protecting exactly that. What happens if I can't earn an income? What happens if I have a medical crisis, etc.? What happens if I crash my car, whatever it is? We look at those risk side of the things, and we use the Discovery solution typically to mitigate those risks and do those investments, creating investments, protecting on the risk side of it. We have the 3 that I've touched base on: bank, Vitality Money; insure, Vitality Drive; health, Vitality. So if we move on from there, I'm going to feel very strange. Discovery's core purpose, Adrian Gore, and it is what we, every presentation that we go to, is looking to create healthier and enhancing and protecting people's lives. That is what Discovery stands for, and where it all began many moons ago. And Hannah's going to be fed up on it. Is it slow, Hannah? Is it very slow? So yeah, when we have our shared value approach, our shared value approach is where we look after our clients. That's primarily where it all comes in. We have our solutions, and we're looking to share that value across the board. And as we do with Candid, on the Candid side, it's obviously using all of those levels of protection. And again, Hannah, please. Every single Vitality has a status: blue, bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. You might ask, why have I taken the liberty or the opportunity to separate all of these? There is a common thread across all of them. The Vitality status being the first part, right? Everybody happy with that? Our second part that is common to all three of them is our active rewards. So we have it jumping the ladder in terms of our blue, bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. And we have our Vitality active rewards. That is going to be very important as we start to unpack each and every one of them. If we look at it, Vitality Health, that is our Vitality in the orange. That is linked to either your medical aid, it's linked to either a life policy if you are forced to be on another medical aid or have chosen to be on another medical aid. So you can link it to a risk policy, or you can link it to an investment, a living annuity policy. So those are the three ways where anybody would be able to have Vitality. With the Vitality, we have the cost there, single member, member plus one, member plus two, and thereafter it's that single price point from there. And we have certain number of points that need to be achieved to get to a blue, bronze, silver, gold, diamond status on Vitality, Hannah. And then our next one that we have is Vitality on the drive, I think it is. And Vitality drive is linked to your car. So too do we go from blue, bronze, silver, gold. There's certain things that we need to do. We've got our price point that's there, and we're going to be diving into that even further. And our next slide shows us the Vitality money linking to the bank. Vitality Health, if I take a step back, getting to know your health, improving your health, enjoying some rewards from years gone by. Vitality Drive, creating a nation of better drivers. Vitality Money, managing your financial behaviors. So each one of the models within the Vitality has a certain purpose that they're trying to achieve. And on the Vitality Money, so too do we have the blue, bronze, silver, gold, etc. Have we got enough savings? Are we looking after our income to debt ratios? Have we got adequate insurance in place? And we'll be diving into that a little bit more as we go through the presentation. Every single person who has anything with Discovery has a username and a password and logs into the website. And hopefully everybody in the room has that, knows that, and understands that. Website and the app. There's various apps. We have an app for health, we have an app for bank, we have an app for insure, and then we have the website. Hopefully if you have them all, bank is your heartbeat of it. But there are others that are there. Username and password, the ability to fix problems and troubleshoot if you need to. And anybody who's on your medical aid is automatically on Vitality. I have clients who say to me, but Shirley, I'm only on Vitality. No, every single member in health has Vitality. So then we need to just work out what do they need to do, etc. Eric's looking confused. We'll need to dive into that one. So once we've got the app and we've got the website and we're activating it, I'd ask you, how often are you going into your app? Once a year? Daily. Perfect. At least twice, 3 times a week. Because why do we need to do it? So if we have those three, what makes the world go round? Money. And that's where I'm going to start tonight. Because tonight I just want to talk about, and hopefully I get the nice dark color, and we'll go purple. It's my favorite color. And we have a Discovery currency. Who knows what our Discovery currency is? Miles. Miles. We all want to earn them, and we all want to know how to spend it. Happy. That's what it's all about. If we, and we're going to be trying to, I'm not sure the board's going to be seen on the screen, Hannah, so we might just stick with the presentation, but let's see how we go. The lighting is not the greatest here, but let's see. Hopefully you can see it. If not, you can come and take a photograph afterwards. So now we know that the money goes around, but what do we need in conjunction with money? Health. And that's exactly what Discovery are doing, is they're trying to get you healthier. They want you to be healthier, and all of the practices are around that, rewarding you with money in some form or another through the equation of Discovery Miles. So if we look at it, we want to start tapping on a couple of points, and we need to say, what do we need to do for Vitality Health? There are a couple of non-negotiables. What am I saying? Just do it. Don't ask why, just do it. What is it? What is it? Exercise, absolutely. So let's put that down. Exercise. Guys, don't look for spelling mistakes. There'll be plenty by the time I'm finished. I'm really rotten at spelling, and especially when my head's working faster than my hands and my brain at the moment, and my mouth. Exercise. What else do we have to do as a non-negotiable?
Health check.
Vitality health check.
And what links to that? Done.
No.
Assessment.
Finger prick.
No.
Yeah, vitality health check. We call it a fingerprint.
And then your age, vitality age.
Okay. Anybody who has not done the vitality age or the vitality health assessment in the last 3 years are going to lose healthy food cashbacks and healthy care cashbacks from the 1st of March. Million?
Yep. You won't be earning a lot in any case. Because you've not done this.
So we need to do those in order to keep earning the cashbacks. Very important. But with those, you're earning points. We'd argue that if you have just done those 2 things, you would have moved from blue to bronze. And already we're happy because now we can start to see some engagement. Zoe is quite right. Exercise, absolutely critical. Where is the exercise coming from? I was supposed to start this conversation by asking, is vitality a gym benefit? Yeah. No, it's not a gym benefit. It's one of the benefits that come from it, but we want to get you moving. We want to get you exercising, and that exercising can be taking on any form. It could be walking steps, it could be running around the block, it could be going to a Pilates, whatever you're doing that's moving you and getting you moving. That is what it's about, is getting you to improve your health. Yes, we give you discounts at gym. Yes, we encourage you to go to gym regularly, but it's certainly not a gym benefit. It is so much more than that. So if we're exercising and we're doing steps and we're doing things, we're using our watch, our phone as we're walking, etc., it's only a certain amount of days in the year. There's only a certain amount of times we can go to gym. There's only a certain amount of times that we can do it. I would argue that the most important thing with exercise is to have a device. That device is going to help you when your rewards, active rewards, get higher and higher, and when you need to be exercising and getting active more. Why? Because it doesn't only measure my steps, it also measures my heart rate. And as I'm getting fitter and fitter, I need to do more than just walk. I also need to be getting my heart rate to increase and decrease as I'm exercising. So a device is going to become critical if I want to get to diamond. If I'm happy to stay at gold or silver, that's fine. But if I want to maximize it, just do it. Okay, so that's our exercising on the vitality side. What else do we have? Screening and prevention. We have the opportunity to go for a mammogram if we're a lady, a pap smear, a
colonoscopy.
And there's also a lovely stool sample that can be done instead of the colonoscopy, which is a lot less invasive and gives us the opportunity of knowing whether there are concerns that need to be explored further. So screening and prevention becomes a big one. All the time you should be asking, why? Why do I need to do it? Exactly. How do you spell disease? D-I-S. Disease prevention. Knowing it, early detection, trying to see where we go for it. Why? Longevity, healthy. If we're moving, we're getting active, we're pumping blood, etc. But we've done this. Why am I doing it? What am I doing it for? Doing it for healthy food. Because if I'm doing all of this, I'm going to get cash back from my healthy food, right? My healthy care, my healthy baby. How do I earn my cash back? Miles. Okay. So why am I doing all of this? I'm getting to diamond. Who has a life policy with us? Why are we doing it? Cash back. Exactly. Premium paybacks are cashbacks that we have that's available, but it's dependent on our vitality status. So the higher the status, the higher the cashbacks are going to be there. Why else? Travel. Very, very important. Travel. What is part of travel? We've got 3 sections to it. We've got flights.
Accommodation.
Yep.
Car rental.
Perfect. Server. See, I don't have to stand up here. I could get you guys to tell us how it all works. So that's our travel. If I have done my vitality age and my vitality health check, I'm unlocking my travel benefits. Okay. Why else do we do it? Healthy dining. Who's using the healthy dining benefit? Calcachios. When you're eating in Calcachios, who else are our healthy dining partners?
Nando's.
Nando's.
It's it for you.
Frozen for you. Mug and bean. Why? Who else do we use? Hello, Kesson. How are you?
Doppia Zero.
Doppia Zero. You cook. All of those are healthy dining partners, and you're getting cashbacks on those purchases. Zoe's got a confused face.
Yeah.
We didn't give you papers and pens because we didn't know who would use them. Make some notes on your phone, stick your hand up if you need a notepad and a paper and a pen, so that when you have questions afterwards, you can ask where we need to go. Kesson, you're not going to survive if you don't get yourself a cold drink or a whiskey. So please help yourself there at the back. Healthy dining, big partner there. How do we get it? Where does it all go? Miles. Okay, perfect. Happy with that. Active rewards. Our active rewards, where do we find our active rewards? Okay. So our discovery apps. So when you have an active reward, what is our active reward? In our past, what would we have done with Vitality? And the old timers that have been on the program for years and years will know. We started off in January and we got going with everything. We forgot about September, and then January we would start again. Well, that's not good, because we can't only be in healthy in January, although 90% of us are, and then we forget about it by the time we get to February. So what do active rewards do is they give you a weekly target, because we want you to be aware of it and we want you to be conscious of it on a weekly basis. Those weekly targets is a goal that is set for you with a target of 100 allocation points. After I've achieved my 100 points, how do I achieve my 100 points? There's no such thing as a free dinner, guys. You guys have to work for this one tonight. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Every time I go to the gym and I swipe my card, I get 100 points. What else do we do for active rewards? Walk. Every time I'm getting 10,000 steps, 7,500 if I'm over a certain age, 5,000 steps, I'm getting a certain amount of points. If I just did 10,000 steps and I'm under an age, I'm getting my 100 points. Big deal. Yay, done. What happens? I achieve my reward.
You want paddle.
A new one paddle. Absolutely. Wear it with a device and you'll get 300 points. I think they should be giving you 700 points for actually a game of paddle, but that's my opinion. I've never played it. I've achieved my 100 points and I've achieved my active reward. What happens? I get a play on the game board, right? When does the game board become Wednesday? Gosh, we have done some really good, solid work, hey? So on a Wednesday, we play the game board. What does the game board do? It gives us miles, and we're earning. Now, I've achieved that, and I've achieved it, and I've achieved it, but I've got to stretch myself. I've got to improve. I've got to get better. My target is going to increase from 100 to 900 is the max, unless I've registered as a high performance athlete. And if I have, oh, you're allowed to correct me. He's standing there going, she's getting all the terminology wrong. I'm putting it into my language. But if we have registered, some people have a 1,200.
That falls in the junior special business.
Oh, doesn't it? Yay. One less thing to tell everybody about. So 900 is the max. You can't go to gym 9 times a week. You can't exercise and run and walk 9 times a week because you only get it for 1 time per day. So you have to get your device if you're going to run with this and work with this. What does that mean to you if you do this? You're earning more miles. Okay. So if we have our weekly goals and we can check that, and our weekly goals are able to be tracked on our app, which is why we're checking it daily, every 2-3 days. I'm pretty much on mine. I have 700 points. I need 900. I've got Thursday, I've got Friday. So I either need to take it easy today or I need to be up early tomorrow morning to get 200 so I achieve it. We have some very fancy T-shirts that are out and in the streets, and that's my T-shirt that's there.
It's like a
Yes. And I have one of those. I'm a proud owner of one of those T-shirts that has 100 stamped on the back because I have reached my goal 100 times consecutively. There are people that have 400. Oh. 52 weeks in a year, 400. They've been doing it. They've achieved it for a long period of time. If I can do it, you can do it. Meg, what are you on? 750. 750? Are you getting, and how many weeks have you achieved your rewards?
Almost all the weeks, except that they keep on going up and I haven't got a device.
So two halfway.
Yeah.
No.
You have to run it. People just need to complete. Really.
Thank you.
For every platform.
Valid point.
Every platform.
Half is 300.
I don't want to have a device. I don't want to have something online all the time.
Only when you're walking. Only when you're doing your one exercise and then put it in the bottom drawer. Okay. They're great. Apple has a fall detection. And if you fall, it'll call somebody. And that to me is priceless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but Apple also, well, you can get a free one, but then should you not reach your goals, then they start taking money off.
How many of you achieved, Meg?
What?
Are you going to not achieve your goals?
No, I used to have 700, now they want 750.
But you'll achieve your goals because that's who you are. You're our flag. You're our ambassador. We use you all the time. You're not going to
Yes,
lose.
but I don't want to get that extra 50, do that extra 50. I only want to go to gym 7 days a week.
Just do it. Don't go 7 days a week, Meg. Go 5 days, go 4 days, go 3 days, but get your heart rate up on 1 or 2 of those days. So we'll come back to that, but I think she needs a refill and then she won't give me. If we're doing that, we're achieving our active rewards. Why are we achieving our active rewards? Because we want to earn our miles, right? We're happy with that. Let's move on. If we move on to our next side of it, we're going to go into the Vitality Drive. That's your black dot that is there. Vitality Drive is creating a nation of better drivers. I remember my niece at one stage in the very early days of Vitality Drive made a poster and stuck it in the back window and said, I'm getting my Vitality points, please pass me. Because she was driving responsibly. And in fact, today we went to go and see clients and it broke my heart. Driving down Uranium Street, we're all panicked, we're all rushed, we're all doing it. And we watched 2 people being arrested on Uranium this afternoon because they were speeding.
Yeah.
I was not one of them because I want my points. So I'm very grateful and very thankful. It could be me and it could be you. And it's a 60 zone. We are all doing more than 60 unless you've got a Vitality Drive. So we are creating a nation of better drivers. That's the whole objective. Remembering that we have blue, bronze, silver, gold, and diamond status. With that blue, bronze, gold, silver, gold, and diamond status that we have there are certain things we need to do similar to what we need to do in the Vitality Health space. What do we need to do in the Vitality Drive space?
Tiger wheel and tire check, annual check. Drive well as you can.
The Tiger Wheel and Tire is done annually.
Annually. And just keep watch of when yours is due because you don't want to miss out. It's worth 300 points for the month. So it's quite a lot on the scale for Vitality Drive.
What's very important there is on our Vitality Health, we are moving blue, bronze, silver, and gold through the year, right? Vitality Drive resets every month. So every month we need to do it. Yes, we need to do the Tiger Wheel and Tire, but we need to drive well every month to be able to get to our gold. And
Other ways of earning points would be not driving after 11 o'clock and before, I think it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So no nighttime or before 4.
Half past 4.
Half past 4. And then also your distance. So if you've got if you drive long distances, unfortunately, you're more of a risk and hence the impact there. And then a cherry on the top is being claim free with Discovery for 3 years. So yes, if you knew, you might not be getting that, but each year you will slowly build 100 points until you get the full 300.
question.
You drive to the gym so that you're there at 5, if you want to drive people, that's sometimes it's quite far.
So the thing is that that's a Discovery risk factor. Driving before 4:30 in the morning is risky. There's no two ways about it. If you want to gym at 5 o'clock, amazing, well done that you get up that early. But that is unfortunately a risky time to be on the road. Maybe not because of you, but possibly because of other drivers as well.
Then see, I can laugh about the other possible.
Yeah.
So they don't deduct the points.
Okay, so maybe it's possibly before in.
I saw, so they track people a month and I saw my routine and then they don't deduct the points penalized people.
You can Tiger Wheel Tire after we got the power back after the accident. And all of a sudden I got, a day 4 years, I think, I got a message, your Tiger Wheel and Tire, the edge is expired now.
I think there
Does
was.
that mean I haven't done it or?
There was a glitch in the system because we had a few clients that got it, so it might have just been a glitch. I can vouch for myself that I am not
The perfect driver.
no, and I'm slight thanks for pulling that in. I have slight road rage, but when you get 500, 600 rand back every month in miles, it's so worth it to just whoosh up and carry on. So just let the taxi in front of you.
We went to why. Why are we doing all of this? We're doing this so we get our fuel cash back at our partner stores. Shell. Where does the cash back go? Miles. If we have this year, no increase on your insurance.
Vehicle.
How incredible would that be? Why? Discounted Bosch for services, opportunity to get discounted tires from Tiger Wheel and Tire.
And I think the best one, 50% back, up to 50% back on your fuel spend every month.
We have active rewards for Vitality Drive. Just like we need to exercise and get moving, we need to drive well every week. So every week we are given the opportunity to earn points. And every week, if we do bad, I had to be at head office yesterday. The traffic was horrendous. I was getting so irritated behind every stopped robot. And then eventually I would harsh accelerate and brake and harsh accelerate and brake. I had a poor day. I didn't earn my points that I needed to. It didn't get me there any faster, just so by the way. But be that as it may, I have the opportunity every week to get my active rewards.
Getting another play in the game.
And if I get another play on the game board, I'm earning miles. We're going to go to money next. Vitality money is linked to the bank account. If you want to travel, you have to have a bank account. Why? You're going onto a secure platform where all the securities, etc., are, and the way to access that platform is through bank. If you are one of those people that say, I don't want the bank account, you have the opportunity of getting an account that's not a bank account. It's free, but it just gives you access to the domain and all of the security that goes with it. You need bank for Vitality Travel, and to increase your discount, you need to be choosing your product on bank very well in terms of whether I have a suite, whether I have a credit card, whether I have a transaction account, whether I have a gold, a platinum, a diamond card, a purple card, black card. So those all are going to determine what my costs are and what my benefits are going to be. So if I am traveling regularly, it pays for me to be on the black or the purple card because I'm getting my travel discounts regularly. It's a no-brainer. If I'm not traveling, I may choose to stay on a gold card because my discounts will be there for when I do, but I'm not doing it regularly and getting all of the discounts that I want and I need. But I digress. We have a blue, bronze, silver, gold, diamond. Exactly the same on money. What is money doing? Money is checking your behavioral patterns, your habits. We want to check 5. What is your savings? What is your debt to income? What is your insurance? What is your retirement? And what is your property? And we don't mind if those are not all with Discovery. That's fine. Tell us where they are. Tell us that you have a savings account with Absa, load it onto the system and close your savings ring. Provide the evidence that your account is there so that everybody doesn't upload mumbo jumbo. If your car insurance is not with Discovery, load it and put on company A, B, or C's statement. Let me know you've protected your risks and you've closed those rings. And as you are closing those rings, you are climbing up the status of blue, bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. And I think we can all appreciate that every single step of the way, our benefits are getting more because we're doing what they're wanting us to do, be it driving well, be it looking after our money, or be it being active. So as we're climbing up, so too are all of our benefits increasing. Don't ask me why. Let's do it. Because we'll save a lot of time and a lot of, why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? Just do it. Because you'll see the results. Because if I am at blue, bronze, silver, gold, or diamond, what am I doing if I have a bank account? How am I paying? I'm swiping. Not so. I'm swiping my card, be it my debit card or my credit card, but I'm swiping. What card do we want you to be swiping? Discovery, your virtual card. Everybody know what a virtual card is? I've seen it, but I don't know what it is.
And you're not earning enough miles.
If I do not use my virtual card, I'm earning a fraction of the miles that I could be earning if I was swiping my virtual card. My virtual card is on my watch. My virtual card is on my phone. My virtual card should not be able to be swiped or scanned or cloned like my physical card. So it creates more protection, which is why we're encouraging the use of that virtual card. Okay. I'm swiping, and every time I'm swiping, what am I doing?
Spending.
You are spending, and when you're spending, Barry, what's happening? We are earning our last active rewards. And our last active rewards, remember, we've got our health, we've got our drive that we're doing on an ongoing basis. My planned talk, the better board is in the other office there. Go and have a look at it. It's much neater than this. It makes a whole lot more sense. But so So we have our active rewards here in terms of our spend. Why are we asking you to spend? We're not interested in whether or not you're going and spending thousands and thousands and thousands of money that you don't earn. But if you are spending, we want you to be using our card. We don't want you to be using our competitors' card, because if you are, you're earning their rewards and their things and their whatever. So we're asking that when you are swiping, use our card. Because if you are, you'll get an active reward.
Yeah.
And if you get an active reward, a play on the game board. And a play on the game board, earning more miles. So you're not only earning the miles as you're swiping, you're earning the miles every time you achieve your active rewards. So you can appreciate why we started off our talk by saying our vitality status is one section. Our vitality active rewards is our second. And this is the part where all the magic really comes in my opinion. So when we've got our active rewards, we're swiping, we're doing what we need to do. There's certain T's and C's and rules that we need to be doing there. And we'd ask, why? Why do we want to be doing that? Because Discovery believes in dynamic interest rates. We don't give you an interest rate based on your income that you earn and the card that you qualify for. We give you the opportunity of choosing which card you want to have and then choosing what interest rate you want to earn. And by doing that, you can climb up blue, bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. We could have somebody earning and on a gold card earning 5,000 Rand a month with the top interest rate because they're not spending their money foolishly and they are looking after all of their things and they're going to be rewarded as opposed to the person earning 100,000 Rand and spending $105,000 every month. So you have dynamic interest rates, which is really important. As you are climbing up that vitality, blue, bronze, silver, gold, you're earning more miles. If you're earning more miles, you've got more currency that we can spend. Why would I have bank? Because if I have a life policy, who put up their hands for their life policy, I get a discount because of our shared value proposition that we spoke about earlier. Is it getting a bit cold? Do we need to close a door or a window there? The Kavashni, we need to run. She has a son who needs to be picked up after school maths program that he's on. So thank you for joining us, Kavashni.
Debit order, not debit order.
Thank you. If you have your Discovery Life policy, you are going to get a discount for your life policy because you have Discovery Bank. But over and above that, if your debit order goes off your Discovery transaction account, you're going to earn miles because you are using all of our shared value that is available to you. So you have the opportunity of earning more miles. Why? What else? There were a whole load more, and I'm suddenly going blank.
All your healthy living benefits are enhanced. So not just 25% back at always checkers, go up to 50%, depending on what card you've got. If you're on diamond and you're on a black card, yeah, up to 50% back on your healthy food.
So your healthy food cashback is determined by your card and your vitality money status. So yes, absolutely compounding and getting more and more and more benefits coming through from there. This is so cool because it's like Christmas. I don't know what's coming next. And it doesn't come through and it's not moving fast enough. And I wonder why it is so slow. But it will come on and we will see where it is. So earning the Discovery miles, I think we've given you a very good indication of how to earn. I was playing around on my app this morning and I realized that on my Discovery Bank app, under the earn section, I can go into there and I can download an Excel spreadsheet for whichever period of time I want. I did it from the 1st of July to date. And every single mile that I have earned is available on that Vitality, on that Excel spreadsheet. Every mile I've earned and every mile I've spent. Not only are we getting all of these points and we're seeing where it's coming through, we're getting it all the way across the board. We now need to learn how do we spend it. What is our favorite day of the month?
15th.
And the 15th is because we get to spend our miles and we get a double discount. So every day of the month, if we spend our miles, we are going to get a 5% discount on our purchases that we use our miles for. If we have health, 5% if we have drive, and 5% if we have money. 15. On miles D-Day, that doubles, and we now get a 30% discount from our partner stores. I think we'll boil.
I'm going to take it all away.
30% double discount, and that is why we spend our miles on the 15th. And we only spend our miles at our partner stores.
You never monetize miles. Or buy flights with them. What did you say to them? Or buy flights with your miles. So you're not getting double discounts when you fly.
It's pretty weak.
When is the year-long course to train us how to do all this?
Flip over to the next slide, if you will, please. Absolutely.
Don't ask questions.
Absolutely, just do it. So we're getting our 30% discount, our double discount on our miles. We're not monetizing them, we're not using them. And these are all of our partners. These are all of our partners where you can spend, where you can earn, where you're getting flight discounts from, where you're getting accommodation discounts from, where you're getting cash back for fuel, etc. And this is not all.
Yeah.
This is a limited amount. They are constantly changing. There are new ones that are added to our home benefit, where you can go to Hirsch and get discounts from Hirsch, where you can go to different partner stores. So look at these, try and see where they are, get creative with where you could be spending your miles, and very importantly, where you're earning them.
One that I forgot off there is poetry.
Only because that's
And
the
the
favorite. And then my favorite isn't there, it's macro, because that's where I buy all my booze. And that's why I can afford to give you some bubbles on a last Thursday of the month club. We have some new benefits that are coming. Okay.
Is it only you only get the discount you use miles?
Yes. But you're earning miles if you don't.
Something that's coming new, which is going to be really, really cool, I think, is a financial needs analysis tool has just been created and drafted, and anybody completing a financial needs analysis is going to get up to 10,000 points on their Vitality Money status. When is it coming? Next slide.
I think.
So the training is live on the financial needs analysis, and the points, I stand corrected, but I think it's from the 1st of April. But I think it's coming. I'm not quite sure. We'll come back to you.
And you can reach out to us to do the financial needs analysis. We need to do it for you as the client.
And the other benefit that we have that's coming, that's new, is going to be the, we must set it up the next time that I can see the slide, so I don't stand here going, is Personal Healthways. Personal Healthways is the new system that was introduced at the beginning of the year, which is giving you a nudge to do certain healthy things.
But
Depending,
you have to activate it on health.
you have to activate it on the health app, and you will then get your nudge, which will come through and say, "Psst, haven't been for a pap smear for 2 years, go for a pap smear." Tick, I've done it. I earn miles for having done it.
I'll say something on this. It's a new benefit and it causes lots of complications. There's a carryover of the benefit between health and vitality. So the health part of it is we want you to do some preventative screening. We want you to do these certain actions. Vitality is rewards by giving you discovery miles. The trick that you need to know is it's triggered by the health receiving the claim. So if it says to you, go do a dental check, and you pay for it out of your pocket, and you're not submitting it through your claim, even if you don't have an MSA or whatever the case is, you choose not to do it through the medical aid. It's not going to work. You've got to put it through the medical aid.
Yeah.
It triggers it, and then the
For us who are on the spouses and mental aid, which is not discovery when I go out.
No. It's a family.
So no, she's not on health.
Then you don't qualify for personal health.
you will get paid.
I had a client who actually received through a mammogram, who uploaded it, and they did telegrams. You can just think the proof that you waited for that.
But that will only give you about 500 points.
That's
Yeah, you won't get the 500 rand in the personal pathway.
Okay, so let's just demystify all of what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about miles and wine, right? So personal health pathways, what we're doing tonight is we're saying if you need to go for the mammogram, you're with PolMed, go for your mammogram, submit your claim through Vitality through the app, and you will get your points or your miles because you've done what you need to do. All of you on Discovery Health are getting an additional benefit where money is being paid into, or a benefit is being paid into your personal health fund, which will then be available on top of your screening and prevention and on top of your medical savings account. You won't get that, but you'll get the miles, and everybody else will get a double whammy, miles and the health fund. Okay. So a very, very nice plan. Why? It's giving you the opportunity to go and do the things that's going to push you up your health knowledge and your health awareness. And at the same time, we're incentivizing you to do that. So if we look at the next slide, at this stage, by this stage, we've gone why. Anything I've missed out on why? Health, money, drive. There are so many things. I'll give them 2 or 3 minutes to think and see if there is anything that we've missed. I will lie in bed tonight and I'll go, I forgot to tell them about it. We have these recordings, they're on our website. We have social media posts that we are constantly updating and giving you information to. We have our new partnership with Hannah at the back that can help and guide you on how to do it, Barry, and what needs to be done and how to troubleshoot it. And then it's also stay close to us. Ask us the question why. But at this stage, I'm going to ask you all to look down at your name badge. And if you only have one or none, I'm going to ask you why not? Why not have market leading car insurance? Why not have the most innovative bank? We're here to help, we're here to support, and more importantly, we're here to help you earn. Because when you're earning, you're spending, and when you're spending, you're walking out of a shop with a bag that you haven't paid for. And there is nothing better and sweeter than that. And I can assure you that. My sunglasses were the best sunglasses I ever bought because I didn't pay a cent for them. The wine and the whiskey is the sweetest wine and the whiskey because I paid literally probably 58% for that. Cheers. And on that note, if there are any questions, we'll ask the questions that there may be from the room, if there are any. And by this stage, your head is probably going, whoa, hold on, where is it? What is it? We've answered the why. We're here to help you do it. And we're putting in place a lot of resources to be able to help you to do it. Any questions?
Yes, how do you get these virtual cards?
On your app, on your Discovery Bank app, you go into the card section. Up in the top, you say plus, add account, and then it asks you a virtual card, which one you want it linked to, be it linked to your foreign exchange card, be it linked to your credit card, and you add it there.
Can I try that again? Gonna go at the bottom to your cards, swipe left and then add it. You add it in the cloud.
And cards. There's many ways to get there, but Meg will show you. I think your virtual cards are set up, but we'll double check it
Also,
for
if
you.
you've got an iPhone,
Then how do you-
actually- if you've got an iPhone, it actually prompts you to add that to your,
Into your wallet,
into your Apple Wallet.
And then how do you use it?
you tap your phone.
You double press buttons on the side of your phone, it does facial recognition, or you put a code in and then you tap.
Yeah, but when you've got your virtual card, how do you use it?
Just like that.
Right.
Phone.
Your phone, you tap your phone, but instead of a
You tap your
card
phone at the.
on the speed point.
And I've seen a lot of people doing it, I was wondering why they were doing it. So why didn't you tell me about that earlier?
Under the bus.
We can only tell you so much at a time, but slowly, we're getting there.
There are, I was going to say something there. Before we move on to what's our next one, we ran a competition. Who did the word search? We did. Zoe. We had, do we have all three? We have two. Who was the winner?
I didn't send mine in.
Oh,
Why not?
I didn't know that I had to.
got to send it in so we can see it. Our word search was fun. We had a couple of questions that were asked. What's the color after gold or whatever it was. So Zoe, on that note, we have a very nice little keyring for you to say thank you for playing the game. So putting it maybe will next time around, but just to say thank you very much. And that's come from Vitality. And we'll be moving on to March. Last Thursday of the month club is going to be Millionaire March. So come and hear what we're going to be sharing and discussing in Millionaire March. I hope we answered your question, Zoe, in terms of, because we did
I'm
ask.
going to interject because Winnie just said she might need to stay at home. It's not if you're a millionaire, it's to become a millionaire.
To feel like a millionaire.
Okay.
So there are many methods to being a millionaire. Come and join us and find out all about it. And the one thing I do know that will be there will be the millionaire chocolate biscuits from Woolworths, because they are just the absolute best and there. So yeah, that'll be a fun talk and topic. But we do thank you. We invite you to stay and have a drink with us. We'll show you where your virtual card is, get that set up, and certainly be able to answer any questions that come through. Barry. No negative points. What we do is that if you have a lot of positive, healthy foods in your basket, you do earn more points that helps you move up blue, bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. But we're not negative points. No, we're encouraging good behavior.
It's calculated on the basket on the particular day. So if you buy 10 healthy items and 10 unhealthy items, you'll get 0 on that day.
We have 2 bank accounts. So I. Okay, it is honest to get it.
Well, only shop for healthy stuff
No,
on one day.
no.
No.
You know, if you are chasing this diamond because you left exercising too late in the year and you need every single point you can possibly get, maybe, Eric.
Okay.
But the idea is not to be doing that. The idea is to encourage you to have more healthier. So I don't split my baskets. I do what I'm doing, and I try and encourage myself to have more healthier items than I do unhealthy.
Yeah, the gentleman says if you have 10 healthy and 10 unhealthy, you get that.
That's a vitality point.
On the month, you have more healthy, you'll still come out.
Okay. I think I know a trick.
All right, so the game board, how do I get that?
So that is either on your Discovery Bank app or your blue and gold Discovery app if you don't have bank.
Oh, okay, for Discovery Bank.
corporate app, group app, whatever they want to call it,
Okay.
the OG app.
But you have bank,
Yes.
so
So
it's
there'll be a
the
group
Discovery Bank app and it's through your active rewards.
All right, and the last question, there were 5 things that you mentioned, and that's covering money. It was savings, debt, insurance, property, the last one.
Retirement.
It's in your circle.
On the app, it shows you what's in.
Yeah.
It's finance, and the financial behaviors.
I've got 2 questions. As far as the Discovery Drive is concerned, does it apply to one specific car, or if you drive multiple cars, can you move the little video?
Each car would have one.
So each car would have its own device and your device would be linked to your app, which is on your phone, and you would be able to swap between them. So no, you're not, it's not only one.
To charge for that, or, I mean,
So your Vitality Drive would be linked to each vehicle, so you'd be paying for each
Per
vehicle.
driver.
second thing,
Per
there
driver.
So
Per
it's
driver.
per driver, you pay Vitality Drive per driver. And then there's a one-year starter policy just to pay for the device of 195 rand, I think.
I used it when I had a car recently, and the one thing that was very frustrating was that if you brake for security, or because there's suddenly, an obstruction or there's a pothole, of which there are currently millions out there, does Discovery actually want us to go into the pothole and not slow down, or?
No, so again, you're given your points. If you are braking harshly, like I was yesterday, I lose points. Obviously, I have to if there is a pedestrian in the road or a pothole or whatever. That's fine. That's not all day, every day. So I might lose 4 points on that day. I might lose 6 points or 8 points on that day, but I'll move on with that.
You get 60 points to start with.
For the day.
For the day, and then if you brake harshly, someone drive in front of you, you lose points for every event.
But let's not worry about the points that you lose.
Okay.
What about all the points that you got at the beginning of the day and all the days that you drove well?
Okay, and the other thing I'm asking about is very much a focus on what you spend and physically how you're maintaining yourself, eating, not being overweight, blah, blah, blah. Not anything I've seen on mental health.
But it is very much a mental health.
No, but mental health is not only your physical thing, it's actually keeping your mind active. And I know a lot of people who spend their lives in the gym who are brain dead.
I also know a lot of people that's not. So no, Vitality,
Because they're
I
not
think,
exercising their minds.
no, I think Angela, on that point, Discovery take mental well-being extremely seriously, all the way from their health products, all the way through to their Vitality. So the Vitality Age has linked to it questions that ask, how are you coping with it? And if you are not coping with it, they will send out and they will have people contact you. There are lots available for it. We have mind programs as well, that Mindspace, I think it was, where there were some initiatives there to try and do it. They're very aware of mental well-being. It is a serious problem, not only in South Africa, but
And you get
worldwide.
points for completing a mental well-being assessment online.
And what I meant more was, are there awards for doing things which are actually benefiting the brain? Like, for example, in my case, learning another language. Which is one of the things that they say is a very good way of scaling along to language.
And absolutely, and those are things, an initiative, who knows, maybe it'll come. But right now, we do take it extremely seriously. It is a big crisis. Meg, you had a question.
Yes, I went to Woolworths today and I bought healthy food, but I didn't pay for it with my Discovery card and my Nedbank card.
Why not?
So it's got to be a Discovery card in order to get that.
Yes.
That's to maximize it, otherwise
So-
it's getting 25.
Discovery won't know that you bought those healthy foods.
Okay, fine.
We link it in with your card, with your ID number, and therefore we can allocate it.
Okay.
But yes.
Ask about that because I wasn't using my Discovery card, I was using my F&B one.
I think Millionaire Mad March coming in next month. We're going to sign off this month, close the recording so we can carry on answering. And so Hannah, close that one down, but we'll answer those questions so we're not online any longer. Thank you very much for joining, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you. Yes. You'll do the real life thing now.
I think I already know the answer to your question.